So within our model, we will be giving you all published curricula for English language arts to teach reading instruction for the elementary and for middle. We're going to use behavior skills training across the several trainings, and that just means, again, that we teach it, we model it, we practice it within a group, you get to do it, and then we have ongoing training to make sure that if skills wane below a certain fidelity point, that we come in and you have another chance to have it modeled for you and another chance to practice to match that fidelity. So we have systematic instruction, that's what we're doing right now for everybody. Then they implement the published curricula, that will be the SPED and the para in their classrooms. We'll progress monitor the students through probes and their pre and post test. Then we'll be adapting grade aligned lessons before the winter break, and that's going to be primarily special ed. And then we will bring in the gen ed teachers throughout the process, throughout processes 1, to see how that is going, and then to be able to help with the adapting the grade aligned lessons. Then we will hopefully be able to have the inclusive lessons and implement those, make some database decisions, and have the peers academically support by the end. There's going to be scaffolds after each training depending on what teachers need, so it's not going to be the same across the board. We're going to base our coaching on what teachers need. And that's not to say that the teachers that are quote-unquote better will have less coaching, but they will have coaching specific to their needs. And teachers that have less experience or need more coaching, again, it will be catered and contoured to what you need. The PLC, the input throughout the model, is going to impact what we do in the next phase, in the next section. So giving your honest feedback will be consistently used, and it is vital to our success. Students' comprehension measures on the pre and post after each set of training will be evaluated, and if there's things that are significant that stand out, we will definitely bring that to your attention and evaluate if something is going terribly wrong or negatively impacting students. And then we would like to, by the end of it, examine changes in IEPs for those participating students to see if it changes from basic skills or challenging skills that they may have to closer to gen ed skills and closer to an IEP that may look like what they have in resource as those students build upon their set of skills. So this is our quick timeline, but in August we wanted to have our first training. Welcome. September through October we have scripted lessons, coaching, and feedback. November through January we have another training. We work on lesson creation in that self-contained class and bringing in some more of those general ed processes, ideas, and areas, priority concepts, along with some more coaching and feedback. January through February we have an additional training, and that's when we train the peers to support in their classroom, and that's just a social level of support. We have our 4 inclusion lessons, and we continue to provide coaching and feedback. From February through April, we'll have another training. The peers will be trained to support academically. We have our peer-supported inclusion lessons, and again, ongoing coaching and feedback. Our plan is to be done and finished prior to spring break. Then from June through August, that's where we are analyzing everything that we did this year. We do ongoing analysis, but then we do a cumulative analysis afterwards. And that's where we take a lot of your feedback, a lot of end-of-year feedback. This past year, we had some teachers that were able to participate throughout the summer for some additional funds in modifying, critiquing, and really helping to create some quality projects for the next year. And then at the very end, we want to have district training and EC admin feedback to be able to give to CMS and other school districts to implement and incorporate things that we've learned from our project into their school's teaching.